You won't believe these scary videos are real until you've seen them for yourself. So let's get right into this analysis action. Number 14. An elderly next-door neighbor is caught creeping around the upstairs attic of an unsuspecting couple with a young child. Here you can see the man sulking around on all fours, completely oblivious to the hidden camera catching his every move. He is holding a power drill and looking straight down at the floor. The family later found many holes in their apartment that they don't remember seeing before. This is a wall that they shared with the neighbor, and those little pieces of white paper are wadded up tissues, each one covering a separate hole. I could be wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised if these holes were used as viewing ports to watch their every move whenever he desired. With this in mind, maybe he was using the power drill to make more viewing ports in the ceiling when he got caught. The neighbor you see here was later convicted of trespassing. Before we go any further, it's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous enough to hit the subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. Number 13. A man is walking his dog when a tree branch randomly snaps off and nearly smashes in his rib cage. You can see that avoiding this crushing fate was pure luck, and there was little time for him to react. The tree lands as close as it can possibly get without connecting. He slips in the rain and miraculously lands inches away from certain demise. Number 12. A father wants to show off his Jeep's ability to drive through deep waters, so he takes the vehicle into a lake with his entire family inside. As the waterline climbs up to the window, real panic creeps into the voice of his child, who films from the back. I don't think this part even needs to be translated to understand what's going on, but try to anyway if you can. Soon water gushes in from the air vents and the car is sinking fast. The water looks brackish and far from safe to swim in. There's nothing left for them to do except climb out the windows and hope to survive. They seem to get out pretty fast, so I really hope they're okay. Number 11. A Miami woman was fast asleep on her couch when an unusually creepy looking woman decides to enter her home, captured on the homeowner's Canary home security system. This stranger was filmed the entire time she rummaged through this house. Even more odd is how this woman hovers over the homeowner on the couch, watching her sleep. I originally thought this video was fake because the stranger looks like the possessed girl in your typical scary movie, but the incident is 100% real and most likely wouldn't be believed without this footage. This individual was never caught or identified. Number 10. A man takes a picture stance and the camera person quickly backs away. Moments later, you get to see what they were so afraid of.
What the
An overhead tomahawk throw deeply embeds a pair of scissors into the exact place that she was just standing. Slowly, they realize just how close he came to sending his friend to the hospital. Look again and you can see that would have gotten her in the midsection if she hadn't moved away in time. If it goes that deep into solid wood, imagine how much deeper the scissors would have gone. Number 9. This video, taken in Lottie, Florida, shows two mysterious government vehicles sticking close together as they head to an undisclosed location. No identifying information is written on the side of the trucks. The first truck has red and blue lights on the top, but the one behind it doesn't have any markings at all and could easily be mistaken for a civilian vehicle to the untrained eye. Both trucks are covered in thick armor, and each one has enough room in the back to serve as a mobile command station of some kind. Though for what purpose I can't say. People in the comments section of this video are suggesting everything from hazardous waste cleanup to mind control operations. One of the more convincing comments states that these trucks only are seen when a serious threat to national security is detected, like a nuclear device or worse. Again, I don't know what these vehicles are for, but if I saw one in my neighborhood, I would be worried, let alone seeing two. Number 8. A 21-year-old professional pole vaulter almost ends his career early after a miscalculation nearly runs him straight through. This video is a good example of how even years of training will never fully prepare you for everything that can happen when the real event comes. He looks down to see the pole has gone through his shorts and shirt without millimeters to spare. Any closer and he would have gotten shredded in front of a stadium of thousands of people and even more viewers watching at home. Number 7. Michael and Durez is in a car full of friends when they hear a distant voice call out from the nearby woods. I didn't really hear much the first time I watched, but when they slow it down, you can clearly hear someone say something like, "Help me, guys." I think this could be paranormal because it doesn't sound like a normal human voice at all. Theoretically speaking, a person screaming at a speeding car with the windows rolled up would almost certainly not be heard by anybody inside. Number 6. These fishermen are trying to reel in a marlin that's so big, all 3 of them are needed. Just when they think they've got it beat, the sea creature leaves from the ocean in a final attempt to survive. Look again and you'll see its giant sword-like mouth would have went clean through the face of the person on the left if they didn't move in time. Its fins are also razor sharp and could have easily cleaved through an artery with even the slightest contact, so this person is lucky to survive. Now they have a tail no one would have otherwise believed was real if not for this video. Number 5. This exotic bat with an overdeveloped face first found in Kenya could be the carrier of many bad things animal wildlife officials fear. Its large head does not look like any bat ever seen before and its eyes look very big as well. You don't get to see its teeth out, but I can only assume they are as massive as the rest of its cranium. To make matters worse, most of these strange bats start to appear throughout the area. No one knows where they came from or what has caused them to have such mutated features. If this new species does carry some sort of strange disease, I really hope they are able to quarantine it and keep it from spreading to other parts of the world. Number 4. Multiple cameras capture a UFO hovering over Jerusalem in 2011. The small moving ball of light glides over the building tops for a while, and then does a dazzling aerial maneuver that no human aircraft could ever possibly replicate. I would think this is CGI, but the same event was reportedly witnessed by numerous people who don't know each other. In this second video, you can see the ball of light is over the same domed building as the before and abruptly flies straight up. I will admit that the UFO in the first video looks a little different than the UFO in the second video, but I think the first video was recorded with a digital camera and the second was recorded with a cell phone from almost a decade ago, so that would explain the visual discrepancies. Number 3. This video was taken years ago when Justin Bieber had to go to court. Wearing an orange jumpsuit, he looks straight at the camera with a very serious expression, and his eyes change into creepy off-white color. He blinks again and then quickly looks away. A YouTuber named RyGuyVA captured this video, and as you can see at the end, he is recording a live broadcast on his flat screen TV. This means this is either an error with the news equipment, or else something we will never be able to properly explain. Number 2. An alligator emerges from the water and approaches the Disney Splash Mountain ride with one goal: the primal urge to find food. An employee bravely pushes the alligator away with the handle of a pool scoop before it can find its next meal. The worker looks more annoyed than scared, which makes you wonder if this sort of occurrence happens all of the time. The animal seems to give up for now, but I doubt it will be gone for long. It sneaks into an underground den and quickly blends into its natural environment. Although this gator looks like a juvenile, it's definitely still big enough to snatch up any small, unsuspecting children who gets near. Plus, who knows how many more of them are down there, and how many of them are much, much bigger than this one. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration. Are you curious about what I look like in real life? Then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT to find out. Do you like my narrations? If you answered yes, then tap the follow button and thank you for your support. To show my appreciation, a different follower gets shouted out every day on the Chills Instagram. Also, don't forget I upload a new video here on YouTube every Thursday and Saturday. Number 1. This employee of a barbecue restaurant is shown on CCTV putting an extremely toxic cleaning chemical called lye into the iced tea meant for customers. According to reports, he thought this was sugar because the two looked virtually identical. I really doubt he would have done this on purpose, especially knowing his every move was being recorded, but maybe I am being naive in assuming his innocence. Intentional or not, an unsuspecting customer puts the acidic mixture to her lips and doubles over. She is immediately rushed to the hospital where she eventually makes a good recovery and ends up settling out of court with the restaurant chain for a large sum. Still, I can't imagine the sheer terror she must have felt drinking that liquid in full view of everyone nearby, including her poor children. Eventually in life, you will see something that will change your perception of the world forever, and when this happens, for better or for worse, there's simply no possible way to unsee those things.
Who am I now? What a world that I can see now. Somehow, I'll be with you after sundown. Right now, I never wanna come down.